All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it.
What are you doing? Don't worry about that round. Don't worry.
Do your business.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely.
Let's do it.
You're better than that. I need you to focus.
And box.
All right, now you're switching off. Get your mind back on the job.
Let's go.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
Okay, focus now, focus. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths. Calm yourself down, calm yourself down. Come on, breathe, breathe. You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a
Box.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stands.
And time.
What was that? What are you doing? Get your mind back.
Let's fight.
It'll be tough to forget this evening. How about your surroundings here at Falcor Bay? And hopefully we'll have a memorable fight as well. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tail of the tape. Muhammad Ali. He stands 6'3" tall with a 78-inch reach. And his opponent, Deontay Wilder. He is the Bronze Bomber, 6'7" tall. And yes, the Bronze Bomber, one of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history.
This bout.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the... And we're underway in round one. The straight right just misses. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Oh, no! Ali is down! He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
I've got to see...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
If there's anyone that can get out of... And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Wet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you continue.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what...
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out. And there's the bell to start round two. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. And he scores with the counter. That one lands. Punch, counter punch. There's a counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
They exchange punches. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
You know what? Get this boxing back together.
There's the bell for round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter. And he just misses with that jab. Swing and a miss with that jab. A perfect counter lands. How about that time counter shot? Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter shot. That counter shot lands. The straight right just misses. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that lap.
Come on, switch on. Switch on.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Those counter punches have to hurt. Catch and shoot. That counter punch caught him clean. Couldn't land that jab. Good counter punching. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. A perfect counter shot. Good counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round.
What you doing?
Well, he is glad to...
He got complacent. The fight's not over.
There's the bell to start round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well done with that counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Beautiful counter shot. That jab doesn't score. These two fighters are made for one another. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about...
I got a big shot, and down goes Ali. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
Shot from the god.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out!
You heard that right, ladies and... Here we are. It's...
This bout...
So they stare... And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. He threw a punch and just got countered. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nice counter. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That counter shot lands. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Beautiful counter punch. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. The Galveston Giant in real trouble now. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. The perfect counter lands. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Johnson. And there's the bell for round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A perfect counter shot. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
It's so hot, it's so heated. There's a roof on here you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
Punch, counter punch. That one will count. And he scores with the counter. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punching. Not a lot of defense here at all. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You'd like to see more jabs. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Johnson in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously...
And there's the bell for round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. Back and forth they go. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. There's a counter shot. Nice job blocking the hook. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges. Good
counter punch. catch and shoot. Neither fighter willing to slow down. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Johnson in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it couldn't be the sweetest sound.
Forget about that round.
Back at it in round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fight has a real good flow to it. Can't land that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. How about that time counter shot? That counter punch caught him clean. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They exchange punches. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Johnson in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second.
Get your mind back, get your focus back.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter punch. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. And he scores with the counter. And Jack Johnson is dazed. I don't believe it. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, my word. Jack Johnson on the defense. What's he going to do to get out of this trouble? A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
How about that very close round with 10 seconds to go? Talk about Johnson in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a...
Don't want to lose this fight, do you?
There's the bell to start round 6. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Can you believe this? The legend himself, Jack Johnson, is about to go. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
That counter shot lands. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Those counter punches have to hurt. No rest for the weary. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Johnson in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Come on, let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better.
Round 7, here we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Defense is not an option for these two. Beautiful counter punch. Another scoring shot there. Swing and a miss with that hook. That counter shot lands. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. The Galveston Giant in real trouble now. They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round, so...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And Jack Johnson is dazed. I don't believe it. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Johnson in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special.
Come on, breathe.
And we enter the 8th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter punch. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
That counter shot lands. The straight right just misses. A perfect counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Perfect punch. Hold that thought. And Patterson couldn't take any more. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these. Here he comes, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder, only 216 pounds. The Gyps.
This bout,
the fans are ready. And there's the bell to start round one. They exchange punches. The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? The straight right just misses. It's a rematch of one of the great trilogies in heavyweight boxing history. It's Wilder versus Fury 4.
Oh my gosh, come on! This is that fight! No matter what you think of Tyson Fury, he has got in there with the biggest, most powerful, most dangerous fighter, puncher in the world in Deontay Wilder. This guy can knock you out from 2 inches. He's got it, but Tyson Fury was smart, a complete warmonger. Got in his head well before they stepped to the ring. This is fight number 4. Every fight is getting more exciting than the other. And every time Tyson Fury has had his number. Deontay Wilder is an angry, powerful, dangerous fighter. He always will be. But the only one that's got his number? Tyson Fury.
Beautiful counter shot. Jab misses. Nice counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Tyson Fury just got bugged, and down goes Fury. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
A shot from the goal.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Fury in that last round. He's been knocked out. What do we expect to see here in round 2? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full battle, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That counter. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? Down goes Fury. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you all right?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down. Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Come on. You've led him back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man.
Let's get it started in round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. don't want to trade shots. Misses with that uppercut. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Hold that thought! And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Down goes Fury. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch perfect. That must hurt.